Welcome to Attican Plays Railway Empire. All right, hi, this is Attican, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 2 of Railway Empire by Request. We are working on growing a city to 1 million. That's going to be Toledo. And we set in part 1, we went through the whole planning process, developed a detailed plan, and we got off to a pretty good start. We got our three city cluster going. We've started moving in key things for the industries like cotton here, cattle here, grain here to the beer. And then we've also got grain and wood going to both of these cities. And what we have to do now, we've got two things coming up that are imminent, and we really need to work on them fast and hard. One is grow Indianapolis, and one of the last things I did was totally mess up a line, so I want to fix that first. The Grand Rapids to Indianapolis thing. I put these waypoints in there, which was just silly. What we really want to do is tell it to go into track. Is this messed up? Into track 1. We really want it to go in Indianapolis. We want you to use track 1. And I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to look for the other one, delete those waypoints, and paste. Delete, well actually, I don't have to do that. I can see Toledo. Okay, I've lost track here. Where was I? Grand Rapids. This one that's losing has probably got a bad route. It is. So we're going to paste that route in there. Now, these four should have the right route. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go back through them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. So that should fix that. Okay, that was egregious on my part. So now we've got some money. We've got Indy growing. Let's be careful here. Okay, I would like to get some logs into Indy, and then I want to turn attention to the other thing that's looming. The other thing that's looming for us is we've got that's the attraction thing. This mail by 1860, which means of course we have to do it much faster than that. And let's just see, how much did we do in mail last quarter? 166, and we've got to do like 650. So we need a lot more mail. We've got, I lost it. Oh man, I'm apologizing to myself. There was a connection bonus right here. I saw it last time. I thought I'd come right back to it and do it. Lost it. Well, shoot. Well, right now I do want it though. So we're going to put a small train station in Indianapolis and give it repairs. And we're going to go to Louisville and put a small train station in Louisville and give it repairs. And we're going to double track this with dedicated line. And what's there? There's meat there, and there's an opening. There is an opening for a business there. I'd love to have that. Man, I would love to have that. I would love to have that. I don't know if I mentioned I'd really like to have that right there. But right now we're going to keep this growing. We're going to watch this closely, make sure it's growing. But we've got to get that mail going. So we're going to do a passenger mail line, even though this is going to be a growth city later, a passenger mail line here. And we're going to emphasize mail on both ends. So your priority is to haul as much mail as you can. Then if you can find anything else, take that. And that's 31 days. We could put some trains on it. Okay, so let's go another small station here. Okay, give it repairs, and go out here to, I don't like how, oh, that's Atlanta. Here we go. To Knoxville. I thought I was looking at Knoxville. I thought, man, what a weird way to build Knoxville. Okay. Coming in here like this, hook up with that new station. Looks good till we get to this tunnel. Let's see here. Okay, I don't like this 7 and 6 right in here. See if we can do anything about that. 2 and 3, that looks a lot better. Costs a little more digging a hole in the ground, but that's okay. We'll take that. Did I give this one repairs? I did not. I will. Okay. And we're going to double track this all the way back here, like so. And give it tower, let's put a tower here and at the other end. And we're going to set up a line between here and here, passenger mail only. We're going to prioritize mail at both ends. Oh, and I forgot, we're going to put dining and mail car on this. And 67, we can run a few trains on that. Okay. Then we want to come down here to Atlanta, which should be good. It should have a lot of good stuff for us. We'll put a train station in Atlanta because we're going to have at least 2 connections coming out of here. I'm going to come, oh, let's see, how are we going to do this? We need another small station here. What we're trying to do here by putting in 2 small train stations is lock out our opponent. See, they can't go to Knoxville now because there can only be 2 stations in a city, so we've got Knoxville kind of under our control, so to speak. So let's run up here, hook into that small train station, point this track toward Atlanta. I don't have any problem with that. Let's see. Oh, and here, oh, good. We're going to take we're going to take the Rensselaer because that's an express train. So the first thing we're going to do now is go in here, take all of our passenger and mail lines and change them to the Rensselaer. They will perform much better. Then we're going to double track this line from Knoxville to Atlanta. Let's take a quick look at our money now. What's this? Bonus for, oh. You're going to pay us to put an industry in. Oh, look here now. Paper has gone in Toledo, which is fine. We need a sawmill. And a sawmill can go right here. And that would be $180,000. So, and they're going to pay us, we're going to actually make money by putting this in, provided we don't wait too long. Oh yeah, we're going to plan time. 180, okay. So we're going to put a sawmill out here in Grand Rapids. Now we're going to have to take a quick look because we've got a paper demanding, we need this one demands wood, And this one demands wood, so we're going to have to make sure we're getting enough wood into the city. So we only have the one train. We certainly want another one. And I think we have one train this way. We certainly want another one. We probably want more than that. Let's see, 28, 14. Yeah, honestly, it wouldn't kill us. Let's put one more on each one. One more in each direction, and this owner here will go up as he sees. Okay, now there we got our profitable trains. I knew that one wouldn't be bad. And I want to slow this down and take that 25 rural businesses. We'll talk about that one in a minute too. I realized I was making a how should I put it? Misthinking. Let's put it like that. I was misthinking when I said that was going to be easy. We are going to have a whole bunch of connections of rural stations into our network, but they're all going to be the same. They're going to tend to be the same station connected 4 times or 3 times rather than a brand new station. We'll give it rail cars, and it's 31 days. We'll give it a few trains. Then we're going to go over here. We're going to put in a small station in Montgomery. And we're going to give it repairs. And I think I'd like to do Atlanta to Jacksonville. I think that would be a better line. Let's do this. I won't let us. Let's expand this station right here. And let's use that second line right there to go down to Jacksonville. We aren't allowed to touch our opponent's track, but we can go down like this. And what we'll need to do is go over here for a moment and take that out and put a small train station here in Jacksonville, and then we can run. Whoa! What have I done? We can take this, plug it in to Jacksonville like this, and then follow it back up and see it's pretty decent line. There's a 4 right here. Can we make that a little better? There, it's a little better. Okay. And connect that up. And we'll double track this one back up this way. Like so. And we're going to need a couple of supply towers. We'll put one here. We'll put one here. And we'll set up a line between this station and this station. Passenger and mail. We'll prioritize mail on both ends. Run our Rensselaer, give it the dining in the mail car. Now we're competing with her line, and will we get much business? I don't know. We may not. So we're going to run a line here to Montgomery. Give it repairs. Pick up that supply tower. Double track. Put a tower on this end, and we will set up a line, passenger mail only, priority mail on both ends. Add a train with rail cars. 30 days. And we've got, we'd love to have this. Oh, we'd love to have this. Okay, all our trains are cheaper. Okay, excellent. Okay, so we got some trains rolling there. Where have I goofed up? Of course, need a supply tower on that line. Look at this. We've hit 120 with Toledo, and now it's stalled, but that's okay. We'll adjust for that. I want to come up here and check Indianapolis. It is growing. It's about to hit 40. When it hits 40, that's going to be a big deal. September will be the end of a quarter for us, so we can get a reading to see if this is helping us any. I'd like to think so. They're certainly making money. Reporters we don't care about. We never did run logs down here. That wouldn't be the worst thing we could do. We got 200. Why don't we put a well, you know, we could run. We've got both at city to city line. Well, we've got two of its three. Let's do a warehouse. Let's do a big warehouse connected to over here to Indianapolis. And in it, let's put, we won't put that. We'll put corn and wood and sugar, milk, maybe veggies and fruit. Give it repairs. And the first thing we'll do, we could put a warehouse here and run between them, but I said I wasn't going to do that. And I'd rather have this. We're going to go like this and run into that line. Now let me think about this. Sugar and fruit are going to come from over there. Let's run it into that one. And I think what we'll do here, okay, we're about to hit our 40,000. I probably should hold off and get some money. Yes, I should, to put an industry in there. And what I'd like to put is like I said, what I'd really like to have is a distillery, taking these two things in there. We've already got a dairy here. Oh, we do, don't we? Okay. We got a dairy up here that we don't like, that we need to fix. But we've got to fix what we can, right? We've got to do what we can do right now, not what we'd like to be doing. So I think I'm going to kill that. Oh, and let's check our numbers. How do we do on mail? 338. So we improved, but not nearly enough. Okay. I do want a distillery here. Absolutely. That's going to cost us $225. Okay. We can put in a distillery here. We know it's safe to put it up here on this side. Okay. So it's going to need fruit and sugar, right? So we can run a line. I think what we can do is run a line like this. That's kind of coming over here. And honestly, we could run a flat crossing there if we wanted to. I think it'd be perfectly safe to do so. But we're not there yet anyway. We've got to get this. We've got to get a station here. Plug that in like so, and then we could run a flat crossing like this. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. We're going to pick this up. And make, oh, look at that, 2-degree bridge. Beautiful. Yeah. I like that. Oh, we got some more money available. Let's take it. We need to move right now. Okay, so we're going to get sugar coming in, and what I'm going to do here is have sugar and fruit both come in this way and use two tracks there. So we will have access to both off of this rather than a purely dedicated line. So like that. And then your signals will run back like that. And you can put a supply tower right before the bridge. And we can do a line that goes from here, run full, go in here. 38 days. Run 3 trains to start. Then we're going to go out here to this sugar. The sugar, I'm going to point it kind of like this because it's going to go here and over there. I'm going to put a train station because I know I'm going to be expanding that without doubt. We're going to come up like this, go over here like this, and link into that line. Okay. Then we'll double track this. Like so. Get rid of that short line and then put some Jan Janssens in here to get these trains out of the way. And then we'll go run full to here, which would make it track 2. And here you want to use track 3, the one the sugar didn't use. 81 days. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now we should see this is going to start getting. We're getting plenty of textiles. In fact, we want to upgrade this. We want to move this up to level 2. That'll help this grow, and it'll help us get some stuff back over here. Because we've stalled in Toledo, and we probably stalled, we've stalled in Grand Rapids. So, but that's okay, right? I mean, it's not okay, but we'll live with it until we can get some other stuff going. So now we still got this growing, and I think it's set for a minute. So now we can go back and think about some more mail. We can go this way. We've got this whole route up here that we're not tapping into. So what we can do is take this station right here and expand it. And we'll take a line out like this. And we'll go out here toward Pittsburgh. Put a small station in Pittsburgh like that. And give it repairs. I don't want that corn farm. Even though that corn farm is going to be making some money, I don't want to own it and have to manage it. Okay, that's a nice looking line for 210. Lovely. What did that do? Oh, that connected our 9 cities. Okay. Good. Then we're going to double track this back. Do I want both lines? I think I might just want both lines here. 182. That might get some share. We might get a little sharing action going here. at some point. So we'll give it a signal, and we'll put a supply tower down at this end and one up here at this end. And here, whoops, and where? Right there. Now let's run a line, passenger and mail from Pittsburgh to Toledo, and let's prioritize mail on both of them. In Toledo, you'll run into track 3, Rensselaer with the cars, 55-1. I think this line will actually get some business, especially when we connect it up to some other stuff here. So we're going to put in another small train station. After we do this one, we'll go back and check Indianapolis again. A train station here, and then we'll put one with repairs. Then we'll put another one right here. Run it back to here. I think we're going to go on this side of that. A station master, yeah, faster dispatch. We'll keep him for a while, and then our opponents will steal him, of course. Okay, connect that up. Would like to have the inventor, but I don't know if we can afford it right now. What's this? Slowed. We don't have. Jeez, oh Pete. We don't have. I think this line is getting to. Yeah, it is. It's getting to supplies too late, so we'll put one out there. And I may be, am I missing signals? No. No. Okay, run our track over here at Buffalo. And we'll put one tower kind of up here. And run a line Buffalo to Pittsburgh, passenger and mail, Rensselaer, priority mail, see, I think because Toledo's big, and we get these cities headed toward Toledo, we can pick up a lot of mail through here. Even here, we're going to go up here and butt heads against our buddy here. Introduce ourselves to Don Lorenzo. And we're going to say, Don Lorenzo, you're not coming to Buffalo. Sorry, bud. Like this. Beautiful. Need 105. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? Applicants. That's reduced maintenance requirements. And then let's go here. double the track. And we're going to put a supply tower on this end. Okay, we're going to set up a line going from here to here, passenger and mail. Give it the rail cars. Prioritize mail. Prioritize mail. Okay. And we could even work our way into Albany, even though this is a mess down here. And start running that corn into Albany too. We'll be competing with, it looks like he's running it to New York. And Albany too. We'll compete with him, but no matter. We put a line here, or at the station. Give it repairs. We'll bid on this, see how we do. Excuse me, I'm trying to sneak a bite of strawberry in between bids there. Oh boy, now what are we going to do with this? I'd like to get it over here or over here. Let's do this first. Let's go small. If I have to put a small train station in here, yeah. Surrounded by the enemy, but that would actually work. And why don't we do, why don't we expand this one? And why don't we put our station like this, or our front line like this? Now we're certainly not going to keep that, but we can go over here. Okay, this sucks. Okay, the whole thing sucks, right? But that's okay. He's got a lot of corn. It's going to be tough until we wipe him out. But I'm going to do it anyway. We're going to set it up and run it in there. We've already got him cut off at Syracuse. He can't come back there. That's not a problem. So we're going to set up this one crap line, and we're going to put a supply tower on it right there, and just have one train that runs full from track one, goes in here. This guy, he can have a security guard, and he is loading up, and we finished something. All right, we got our mail. Now, the mail approach we took was pretty good. So we got our mail done. This city's still growing, and we're at 50,000. Our distillery, as soon as we can, we're going to bump up the distillery. It's getting good supplies now. We'll bump it up to level 2, so it'll have more exports to go other places. And then we're going to kind of turn around and decide what we need to work on next. I was mildly concerned about that mail, but I think we did a good job on that. This one I am concerned about now. We're going to have to do something special with it. We are working on that one already. So we got our big hurdle, of course, is the traction in Indianapolis, but we're getting there. Once we hit 60, we'll put it in. Probably blow it up and put in a museum right after that, but you know. That's kind of the way it goes sometimes. Now, we've got some money. We do not want to sit here watching money. We want to use it. One tragic flaw we have, we're not supplying enough up here, and we're not, let me see something. Let's make sure. We've got plenty of wood. We got plenty of this. He's getting meat. So up here, the dairy, of course, is getting nothing. We can bump this guy up. Okay. And the breweries are getting plenty. The dairy. We got to work on that dairy. We either got to work on it or replace it. Oh, man. You know what would be the... if we bought it, tore it down, and put in a furniture store or furniture factory. The furniture uses lumber, and there we are. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Let's make sure we can build. I think we're big enough to, we're definitely big enough. We've got cities big enough to, I'm going to give them another supply tower over here. They just don't seem to be getting it. Okay, connection bonus for the corn, which we started to do before. Okay, let's run the corn into here. No way. Let's see. I said we're not going to jog these things, so fine. Okay. You, small train station, and what I'm talking about is we're not going to jog between warehouses. We're going to run our stuff straight in. That was our plan. We'll stick to it. Okay, so here, and then we're going to give us access to both of those because I'm seeing wood coming down this way too. Okay, here, here. So and run full into here. 26. We want to kind of target one. We'll just run 2 trains. All right, now we're going to go back here and get the wood that we threatened to get before. And we'll tie it into this line like that. Beautiful. And okay, let's see. And we'll do run full into here. And that's 72, so that would be a 1. Let's give it a couple more, 1 more. All right, so we've got wood coming into Indy. And we want to bump this guy up one. It's 500,000. There we go. So we got our distillery, we've got Taylor. We're growing nicely. Don't care about a professor. I don't want to sacrifice research for money. Look at this, transport profit from mail, and we've got all that mail out there running around, so that should be great. We don't want a meat industry in Augusta. We can't support it right now. All right, 53. Let's just do a little sandy check. February 1853. February. Let's call it the end of February. 1853. Traction, we got another year to go. All right, we're looking good there. And we got this one done. We got that mail done, and we got that done. We got the Connect 9 Cities done. And we got that one done. Okay, we're starting to look a little better. Now now we've got some money and we really need to get Toledo growing. It's just sitting here. And again, we got this mess up here with this dairy that we don't really like. And see, the beauty is if we were to put a furniture in here, take out the dairy, the logs that we've got direct feed right here on a short line would actually are feeding both, because the lumber usage is going to go up to feed the furniture, and the logs are already coming in there to the sawmill. So it just makes sense. So why don't we buy this? It should be cheap. It's not super cheap, but it should be. I would think it would be cheaper than that, but we'll buy it. It's ours. We're going to knock it down for $300 and then replace it. So we're going to need about $600,000 to make that move. Why don't we close out? Well, if we close out one of these, I don't think we'll have any more credit. We're paying a lot of interest right now as it is. Yeah, if we close that out, oh, we do have an extra one. $2 million, we'll take it. Okay, and hold on. All right, so now it's time for us to knock this down, replace it with a furniture industry, which runs on the sawmill output, which we already have. We've got good log coming in. Let's bump this up one. Let's bump this up another one. 1.6. And let's just see, how much do you take of furniture? Well, 0 right now, but you will take some soon. And how much do you take of furniture? You take it for sure. 1.2. All right, so we're good. We're good. That furniture industry is a good size for now. Now, what's holding us back here? Our weaving, our paper. Okay. What we got here? Oh, here we go. Now we're going to put an attraction, a touristic site as they call them, in Indianapolis. Get our check for that one. So, and look at this, we've delivered 16 corn already. So now look at this, 9 out of 25. So here's what I want to do now. We're going to focus on getting those 25, because that's harder than you might think. But we're going to do that through first of all, through building up Indianapolis, right? And I see we had sabotage. Don't care about that. One of our opponents is being naughty. All right, so we're going to set up actually what we're going to do is we're going to declare success on this episode. That was excellent to get that done. Oh, and by the way, true to form, we're going to take that touristic site, as nice as it is, and blow it up and replace it with a museum. Because museums are what you really want in your cities. And we're going to stop right there. We got through 2 big hurdles there. The tourist site in Indianapolis and the mail requirement, the mail revenue. So now what I want to do is, as I started to say, we're going to really run corn. Well, we're only going to pick up a couple extras. Corn and milk into Toledo for sure. And probably salt. Yeah, salt. Corn, milk, salt. That'll give us 3. And then what we're going to have to do to get the other 13 that we need, we're going to have to go out here. They really encourage you to go out to the rest of the world. We're going to go out here and pick some short ones. Like we're going to pick meat and put it in buffalo, and logs and grain. Maybe grain over here. Maybe logs, maybe even logs over there. We don't want to help our opponent grow particularly. But let's take a quick look at that before we leave. All right, our worst one's 8. We're 3 times bigger than the biggest competitor, so we're okay. We're doing all right. But I don't want to help them. We get that sugar. That sugar will be an easy one to connect. So there's some stuff in here we can get, and then we won't mess with any of this since we're not even there anyway. I could see at some point coal going to Pittsburgh and wait a minute, I take that back. I started to say chemicals. Chemicals are not in this. No, sorry. I'm thinking of a different time period. No chemicals. Yeah, we could even run like meat here. We could run a beer line. Oh, speaking of which, I'm going to do that before we leave because this is a goof right here. They haven't done anything with it. I don't know that they ever would, but we have not locked up Montgomery. So why don't we do this? Why don't we put a train station right here, put repairs on it, come down here like this, pick up that tower and go over here. And I'm even going, well, we've already got them. All right, and we're going to run just one train that runs full, goes in here to Montgomery. It'll actually make some money, and in this case, we'll give it the refrigerator car because we're not worried about the volume, and just let it go in there and make some money for us. And it gives us one more connection. And so we'll have to, in the next episode, we'll go through a process of connecting stuff wherever we can, and first focus on Toledo. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Railway Empire video. Thank you.